I'm at the 2025 UK Games Expo and I'm really looking forward to checking out what there is there this year. Right, just gonna go and get my ticket. There we go, so we've got the lanyard with today's ticket, got the programme and we've got the map pack here. Right, let's go. Entered level 2 and we've got UK Games and they do a selection of different games that you can buy. So look at these gaming mats by Kraken. Some lovely designs here, and of course I spoke to the gentleman here and he said that they can be customised to table measurements. And this game here, Popcorn King of Tokyo. So I think if you're playing one of their games here, you get some popcorn included. I really do like the new Carcassonne artwork, and you can see the expansions here and the new artwork, the fairy and the dragon, traders and builders, and inns and cathedrals. One of the bags that you can get to keep your board games in. So you can pick up this stamp Quest 25, and if you pick up all the stamps from these different booths, then you do get entered into a prize draw. Van Rider Games. See, you've got the final girls, so it's good to see those games once again. So that's Series 1, which comes with the different films, and that's the one that one of the films is what I got last year, and you've got Series 3 there with all their films in that one. And then you've got Series 2 over there with all of the films and the different killers. You've got the family zone for family orientated games. So we've got this game Tacta, this promotional edition. So you're sort of line cards over other cards just to make sure they match and things, and as you can see there, so very intrigued about this one. This is called Toss It, so you want to get as close to that black dart there by throwing them on as close, right? So, oh, that was terrible. Oh. Oh, that's not bad, is it? Not bad. Final one. A couple more. Here we go. Oh. So let's toss it. This game here called Offshoot. So you're sort of building as much as you can this tree, and hoping it's not going to fall over. So there's this micro macro crime city, and you've got 120 cards with 16 exciting criminal cases. So you're basically trying to find out things on this big map that they have. You've got a magnifying glass for tricky details. So yeah, and there's some examples of some of the cards over there. So last year I came across Tinder blocks, which I did buy in the end, and now they've got these extra ones. You've got Tic Tac Trek. There you go. You've got barbecues. That's brilliant, isn't it? Barbecues. So you draw a card, grab food with tongs, add it to the grill, but don't drop any. So yeah, nice. And you've got that Exit series, and of course this one's good because it's a family version. So the Mystery of Meanstone Manor and the Casper. So the Caper at Candy Castle. I'll give you an idea, that's what it looks on the back. Well, there's certainly lots to keep your eyes peeled. So you've got this Catan scavenger hunt. So if you can find these bits. So you've got the Lucky Leaf Teas, and these are inspired by the TTRPG games. So you've got all these different sort of names. You've got Rogue's Reward, for example. You've got Luddying Underground. You've got Wizards Whatchamacallit. And each of these teas, you've got the bags here, and you've got a backstory about it as well. So you know what's inspired the name of the teas. Got a word game here called Snaffle, and so you've got to get rid of your letters by the questions. Like for example, type of pasta. So you've got to use one of these letters and get rid of that letter. So the first one to get rid of all their letters will win. We've got Adventure Bears. So they make these figurines, so you could then swap out your playing pieces for these cute bears.
They're just a prototype ones. They're meant to be monsters.
So if you're got your hands full of games, you've got the Shop and Drop, and it's £3 per box per day. I always find that very handy. Oh, this is great, isn't it? Look at this, Doubles booth with their camper. This is a game where you match symbols on different cards. I really recommend this game. Well, this is the latest of Double Connect. So you've got this, you put the main one down, which has got a black border to it, and then you've got to put the different cards to match the symbols on each one. So you've got to get to win, you've got to have 4 of your own cards, and it has to go in a straight line, you know, that kind of thing, and then you will win the game. So this is Bridge Command. Now this little area here is a little taster of basically controlling your own spaceship as a team. Now the actual experience takes place in London, so they basically have got a mock-up of a spaceship. So this is a 2-hour experience, and it's not an escape room as such, but it's just like scenario based, and you just decide how to deal with the situation as a team. Now what's great as well is this is also accessible for wheelchair users, which I think is really good, isn't it? So anyone can go on this. So yeah, check them out. We've got these. I just love the presentation of this. Sealed up in a plastic wallet. Murder of a Magician. So these escape room games. Murder of Mount Mortimer. Murder of a Millionaire. And they've got a few more. Very tactile. Like you've got these photo negatives with this one. and you've also got an actual, you know, like a leaflet of the Southern Rail.
Hello. Absolutely, no problem.
So Exploding Kittens have brought their own board game version out, and it opens up really nicely actually as a 3D board, and they're celebrating their 10 years at the moment. So I remember seeing Flee the Horde, which was in development last year, and now it is out. So it's a cooperative game where you are trying to flee away from zombies. We've got strong point games here, and it's not, it's about, if you know someone's good at a certain subject, you get rewarded for going for points and getting rewarded for those if they get the question right. And they've brought out a new expansion here, and there's questions for juniors as well. So questions that they'll be able to answer. So yeah, got the big Daft Noise War. I had quite a laugh with this actually, because you pick one of these cards, one of these, and then you have to make the sound of, for example here, burping fireworks, or for example we've got a wolf, and then you have to, then it's a tired wolf, so you've got to make that sound, and then someone votes on the winner around the room. But you can print and play this at the moment. Sushi Go marking its 10th anniversary edition, and really nice wooden top to it, and very nicely presented. Got the Zero Room and all the different artwork they do, and you've got these lovely little posters of things that are related to like films, that kind of thing. Like USA Today, Ghostbusters. Well, I remember last year Coffee Chaos was in development, and now it's come out, and it's all about a role-playing game where you work together to run like it's a comedy, a cafe, bars and restaurants and that sort of thing. So lots of replayability, and I love the fact that they sort of designed as menus as well. So yeah, the Escape the Dark Castle, and there it is, The Last of Us, which came out in November last year. It's got basically you're exploring a big map on this one, so I'm quite intrigued about this, I must say, because you can play co-op or play individually. Travelling Man, and they do board games, RPGs, CCGs, manga, Warhammer comics and more. But there you go, there's a snapshot of what they have got. Well, this is an interesting one. This is the makers of Pandemic, Daybreak, and it's all to do with stopping climate change. Chaosium Inc. And they do these role-playing games, well, books, and I really appreciate the map that you get with this mythical Icelandic Viking role-playing game. And also you've got these other ones. You've got Rivers of London, and look at this lovely map, check this out. That's just awesome. It really is, because you can use your imagination, but I feel it's always nice to have a bit of a map to go with, isn't it? The Wanderer's Tome?
Yes.
So they do, you can generate your own sort of characters here, so you can then pick from the stickers Look at that. From all sorts of weapons to clothing and things like that. And then you can stick your character onto here and you can name them, the location, the personality and any other notes as well. Got Tomb Raider that's currently on Kickstarter. Now this is a brand new story, so it's not based on previous stories of Tomb Raider, but based on that universe. Preview area for Asmodee Games with this awesome bus. Oh, you've got Earthborn Rangers, and this is a complete exploring game, so you can just do what you want, explore the map, and there's the back of it. So you can do whatever you want really. And what's great about it is it comes with a lovely map in the box. Lots of hours that you could do here, and you just make it your own really, what you want to do. So very intrigued about this. So much to see again this year, so you're on your feet a lot, but it's worth it, it really is. There we go, the symbol of the expo, the dragon. So you've got water stones here, and on the prices you get 20% off. Nice to see Far Place Games again, which supports animal rescue. We've got a nice booth here as well this year. We've got these lots of little games that people are playing here, and you've got the volunteers that will again be showing you how these lot play.
Silver, this one's gold, this one bronze and this one's gold. So
I'm trying the Nidhogger mead. I've got the blueberry and blackcurrant mead. Right, let's try it.
you're going to try that, I'll give you first kill. So we can do 3 balls for each.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's got a kick to it. Yeah. Those of you that are keen Star Wars fans, you've got Star Wars Unlimited, and it's a car game, as you can see here. Well, last year I was speaking about Frosthaven, and this is Gloomhaven Button and Bugs, and you can look how small this box is. Look how small that is. A very miniature little game. And then you can see that they must have taken some time doing that to get that tower built. By Pendragon, Escape from New York. And this game is all about trying to escape from New York. So a real survival game here. They've also got over here, we'll just have a look, I'll show you. They've got a stretch goal pack as well, so you can do more. And look at that, you've got all of these models in there as well. So that's quite intriguing, isn't it? Well, we're now going to catch up with Christian at ID Adventure to check out another product coming soon.
So, well, hello there. My name is Christian from Adventure. We have been on this channel for quite some time now, and we are very proud to be here again. I've brought something very new with me today. This is in fact so new it's not even out yet. This is Champions of Wind and Fire, our newest board game. The Kickstarter has just ended, and the whole game is about building your own dragon and then competing against the other players in tournaments. So it is your task to build the best and most fabulous dragon that you can, and then go in different competitions to prove that it is actually the best dragon everyone has ever seen. So we are very, very excited to release that soon. We will hope it will be in time for Christmas. We are for now, we think we will be able to do that. And yeah, looking forward to hear what you guys all say to this.
Well, thank you, Christian, for that. Always great to catch up. So, what else do we have at this year's Expo? Now, if you need a tabletop gaming table, there you go, look at these. I've seen a few of these over the years. And lovely lighting here, place to put your drinks, put your resources, whatever you need to. So some variations. Of course, these can be used, I'd imagine, as just tables as well. These lovely little models, look at this, by Battle Systems. Of course, we do have to get a shot of Catan.
You said you would print out
And there you go, Catan Cities and Knights, the expansion as well. And for fans of Assassin's Creed, this one's the Brotherhood of Venice. It's quite a heavy game, so we've just got to be careful turning it round, but to get an idea of the inside there, so the cards, there's some characters over there, but it is cooperative, and you play through a story-driven campaign of 26 episodes in Venice, the heart of the Italian Renaissance. Having a look in the last hall. So in hall 4 you're able to play your games, sort of settle down, so plenty of space along here. And you can vote here for your favourite games. So you can select the category on the touch screen, select the game you wish to vote for, repeat for another category. So you've got the, for example, we've got the strategy games here. And then over there you've got the general, you've got role-playing games there, the family games there that you can look at. So over here you've got pile of games. So basically what you do simply is you purchase a raffle ticket, you put the ticket in one of these buckets, and then if your ticket gets drawn, you win the lot of what's next to the bucket. So this is Decorum. It's a co-op game, and it's basically you're trying to decorate your house, and you're trying to like make each other happy with decorating each room.
Yeah.
Magic Madhouse, plenty of selection. I'll just come back here a bit and you'll see what I mean. And it continues around the other side as well. We've got Bantam West. And this is nice because it's a pledge version. It's a base game, add-ons inside, and it is a just exploring game, so sandbox game. So always intrigued by these, especially. Sorry about the light there, but yeah. A giant size of Carcassonne here. Brilliant. Playing Carcassonne for many years. Always good to see that kind of thing. Can you imagine if they did the Carcassonne expansions in giant form? Wow. Maybe that will happen at some point. Got the painting competition. Just give you some examples here of some exhibits. There you go. And then down there as well. So around this area, all the games in that section there. for games to try out. Lots to choose from, as I remember from last year. So this is an adult and child lightsaber lessons that are taking place here. Well, you've got these eateries in the hall here itself, so it's very convenient having them here rather than having to step out completely into the area outside the halls. But it's handy to have all of these toilets located in the different halls, so again you're not having to step right out of where you are and going right back at the beginning, at the entrance, one of the entrances or something. Matt Leacock, the designer of Pandemic, has come out with The Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship. I'll just glance over here just to show you the board. The biggest box award this year that I've seen goes to this game, Age Mania. £123. Got a few bits here for you to look at. Doctor Who and other Star Wars related memorabilia, of course, and superheroes. Well, that is the end for this year. As always, it does go very fast, but I'll get back to the car and we'll go through what games I decided to buy this year. Well, there we go. Another terrific year at the UK Games Expo at the NEC, and I was speaking to some police officers, and they estimated that there were 70,000 people attending over the last 3 days. So very well supported. Great to see how this event develops every year, wonderful to meet everyone at the different booths, and great to catch up with Christian again at ID Adventure to check out their latest product. Right, gonna just go through now what games I decided to go for. Right, so the first one was this promotional pack of Tacta, and this is really straightforward. You're just putting trying to get as many dots as possible over your opponent's cards by overlapping them. So it's a really good game just to sort of get out, and play. It's a bit like dominoes, I guess you could call it. Right, next one is barbecues. So this one is like Tinder blocks, but a barbecue themed version. So that would be fun just to bring out, if you're just on a table somewhere. Right, the next one is called Washed Ashore. Now, I noticed this, I think it might have been last year or the year before, but it's a story-driven game about like being on an island, basically. So that's going to be interesting to play, story-driven game. I got this Catraventure, adventure waits on the other side of the card. So this is another story-driven game that I thought I would get. I did go for it this year, to be honest. Then I wanted to get a clue box from ID Adventure. So I've been playing with the idea of getting one of these for a while, but I wanted to support Christian's company as well. So looking forward to that. It looked good on the shelf at home. And then I have been going on about actually this game that I've been wanting Stardew Valley, so it's like a farming game, that kind of thing. So that'll be interesting to get that on the table. Got this interesting macro game city version, so it's just solving crime, trying to find on the big map where certain things are, so that's going to be cool. There was Everdale, sort of like a animal kind of like characters game. This is like the duo version, which is nicely slimmed down version, but great for 2 players, so looking forward to getting that out. And then finally folks, I've been wanting to get like some sort of like open world game that you can roam around on, and it has like a map. I decided, and I found this game, Earthborn Rangers, and I met the founder and creative designer Andrew Navarro, and I got it signed as well, and I also got a picture with him, which was really cool. So great to meet Andrew Navarro. Right, there we go. So that is it. As I say, a fantastic year, really enjoyed it. I highly recommend coming here if you're into your board games or tabletop gaming. It really is a must. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider to subscribe and check out my other videos on my channel.